Robert Pattinson's indie-oriented career since Twilight, next finest performance so far. Los Angeles. Robert Pattinson's post-Twilight career, in which he leans toward independent film fare, has yielded his finest performance on screen so far. In Robert Eggers' horror drama The Lighthouse, which premiered at the Cannes Film Festival, Robert and his lone costar, Willem Dafoe, are earning critical praise. The black and white film won the Cannes Critics Award for Best for Second Feature in Directors Fortnight and Critics Week. Deadline's Pete Hammond wrote about Robert's performance as worth noting, come awards season time, with reviews proclaiming it as his finest moment on screen to date. Left square bracket independent film company right square bracket A24 can take this and run with it. Voters love it when they see something completely unexpected from an actor, and that's what he delivers here. In a break from the Cannes Grand Prix, Robert sat down for an interview. He described his Ephraim Winslow character in his own words. Willem Dafoe is a veteran lighthouse keeper, and I am his new assistant. We're doing maintenance work on a lighthouse, which is mysterious, and there may or may not be something weird about the island. I was a lumberjack in Canada, and this island is literally in the middle of nowhere off the coast of Maine. He's there trying to escape from his cat. Every time I explain it, I have no clue what I'm talking about. Laugh. Excerpts from our conversation. I didn't know that Willem wasn't cast originally. But when he was cast, it was like, wow, just knowing what I was walking into. I just knew it was going to be exciting and difficult. It was ridiculous. On the first day, I was digging a grave. It was so cold I couldn't even get the shovel in. Laugh. Robert Eggers loves to make things as difficult and real as possible. And lifting the oil drum up the staircase, we were literally lifting the Chesterist tea up. I've never been more fit in my life. You don't have to ask, the elements are forcing you to be reactive. It's always quite nice when you can have a costume on your face. Definitely, for some reason, I love being dirty in movies. I think it's because you don't have makeup coming in every 10 seconds and then having to tidy you up. I don't think I've given much thought to lighthouses in general. Laugh. But with this left square bracket film right square bracket, they built a lighthouse. It's a set. When you watch the movie, it's such a feat of production design. It was on Cape Forchu, where we were shooting. It was made out of wood, and we believed it was going to break in 2 seconds. Laugh. It looked so incredible to walk in, and you could see the light for 16 miles. I kind of like not having one. I like being a fish flopping around in a bowl and not knowing which direction I'm facing. Laugh. I really like The Witch. I knew that Robert Eggers has a very particular, specific talent. Look at The Witch and the details that are unlike anything anyone else is making. We were shooting with these lenses from the 30s. You realize how movies were shot then. You need an enormous amount of light. Any scene where it's just me and Willem facing each other, there's so much light on our faces, and you can't see the other actors. So, both of us on the first week, I was just seeing a silhouette of Willem's face, and you could barely keep your eyes open. The crew was getting burned. It was 130 degrees or something near the light. How did they get this much light in the 30s? It looked amazing. In a couple of scenes, it literally looked like a Buster Keaton movie. It's bizarre seeing it. And it's so big in England. Whatever was nominated for the Costar, that's what crystallized my film taste when I was a teenager. So, as soon as I started acting, it's where I wanted every single movie to go. I love the way they celebrate the film culture. I really noticed that when I first came here. Nobody asked me any personal questions. People are genuinely enthusiastic about movies. Even though there is a big film market going on, it doesn't really seem that business-wide. I can talk about The Lighthouse. Laugh. Sorry. Oh yeah, definitely. There's what I think of a film, but then you want people to appreciate it, too. I watched the movie and I really loved it, but it's a different thing when someone else likes it. especially at Cannes. People are vocal about saying left square bracket their reaction right square bracket. There's a very real chance they could just walk out and say, left square bracket is right square bracket asterisk T. So, it's always nice, definitely, to get that reaction. It's quite easy to hear applause and think, ah, it's me they're applauding. As soon as you let yourself think that, then you're F asterisk asterisk, slash. You always have to keep a separation. It's actually quite difficult, especially if you're feeling low and you are mining some validation from this strange ether. It's not even false praise, but it's not praise for you specifically. It's an earned praise. It's also about having good friends. My friends are basically the same people I had since I was 12. Both of the movies I did were $500,000 studio movies. I never really thought about chasing an audience. The movies I did were just the movies that appealed to me. If big budget movies came up over the last few years which I wanted to do, I would have gone after them. I don't think about, this is going to be a challenging movie. There is, in some ways, the challenge of the part itself. When you first read the script, you say, ah, I don't know how to approach this. There's something just appealing in the challenge in there. Doing bits and pieces. I recorded something for the Claire Denis movie, Twilight. It was the first time I was in the recording studio in ages. I got the buzz a little bit. Kind of more all A. I haven't been to London for a while. I was talking to someone about this earlier. He was saying, even when the Twilight movies came out, I didn't think of you as a pretty boy. I saw the first one on TV and I thought, the fact that people thought I was pretty at all, I literally looked like a rejected geisha, black. Like a jump shot geisha. It's great. The weird thing about it now is, even in fashion and stuff, it's starting to look a little retro. Email, @5585 @yahoo.com. Follow him at /twitter.com/MikhailRubin. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.